This is SM127. I'm going to be reacting to My Shocking Story, Episode 2. She dated 100 millionaires to find true love. 100 millionaires. Yeah, not one, not two, not 50, 100 millionaires. And we're going to see this person date 100 millionaires. Maybe it's figuratively 100 millionaires. Maybe it's literally, but you never know with the... But when it comes to these Darman videos, you never really know. Because when it comes to Darman videos like these, you never really know. Like, it could be anything. But the video is about to premiere, so I'm about to share my screen. Alright, so the screen is shared. You can now see what I'm seeing on my iPad.
And away we go. We're gonna take on the Continental. Every freak in.
Alright, so it's about to premiere in 44 more seconds. But we haven't seen this series in a while, and I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a while, which is rate a video out of 300 points instead of 100. So I can't wait. We're going to find out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll go on 100 dates in a month.
100. Oh yeah,
I'll
she's
marry one
literally
of
going
them.
to go to
Terrific.
100.
I am so glad you agreed with me. You're such a good girl.
Well, I wasn't agreeing for my parents. I was doing it for myself. My
was doing
grandmother
it for
left me a
herself.
massive inheritance. Millions to start my own
Well,
business.
because
But
she's
she was a
narrating
bit
the story,
old-fashioned
I'm
and
gonna
stated
throw
that
in
I'd
another
only
40
get the
points.
money after I got married.
To the rating.
I was ready to fulfill her wishes. All I
how she's
wanted was to
narrating.
start my
You know
own
what?
business and get
Because
working.
she's
I wanted to
narrating
chase
the
after
whole
my
video,
dreams.
I'm
How hard
just
could
gonna
it be
go
to
ahead
find
and
true
throw
love?
in 40
I've made a
bonus
list
points in the
of the
rating.
top 100 most handsome, richest bachelors in the country. You will date all of them and choose your husband. He has to be a millionaire or you won't get the money.
Is that in the will?
Okay, so
No.
because...
That is my condition.
So
I will
in that
not
sense-
have my daughter marry beneath
Wow,
our station
control it.
just for this inheritance.
As
I will
said,
only
because she's gonna be
accept
narrating
the
this
most
whole story,
eligible
which is
man
something that I
for
really
my
like,
daughter.
I'm just gonna go
I don't
ahead
want a
and throw
man
in
who's
40
gonna
bonus
flake
points in
out
this
on my
video.
baby. He has to provide for my girl.
Provide for her.
Fine, but I'm not going to marry someone I don't like.
Exactly.
I want to be in love.
Don't marry
Of
someone that
course.
you don't like.
I'm
Be in
sure
love.
we'll agree on one of the men on my list.
You need to
Once you're
marry
married,
someone because
you will get the
because you
inheritance
want to,
money
not you
from
need to.
our estate lawyers.
You need
And
to
then
marry someone because
you can do whatever
want
you
to
like.
marry them, not because you need to.
All right, Mother. Let's do it. I'll date 100 men.
Amazing.
All right, 100
So
men.
all your dates will take place in one restaurant. Your first date is with an English duke.
An English dude.
I was so naive. I really thought I could brute force the way to find love.
You can't force love.
I was sure this wasn't a stupid idea. This was a stupid idea. My first date was with the handsome Duke Eric, who owned a chain of
Duke
his own
Eric.
breweries. Mom was so thrilled about him, and here he was playing the soccer match on his phone while he carefully explained all the rules of the game.
Ball up to the forward and then going for a goal.
I'm not really a soccer fan.
It's not soccer, it's football, and you will be now.
Football,
My God,
really?
I wanted to run screaming and I couldn't. My manners had me frozen with a stupid smile on my face. Luckily, he had to go to the bathroom when the waiter came.
I'm gonna go use the toilet.
Football, really? You call it
Excuse me,
football,
ma'am.
I'm calling it soccer.
Will there be anything else? Perhaps a drink?
No, nothing else. Please, I need this
Come
date
on,
to
come
end.
on.
Ma'am?
Say nothing.
Are you in danger? If yes, just blink twice.
No, I'm fine. I'm just on a terrible date, and I need to get out of here.
Oh,
That's danger.
Why don't you just leave?
Because I have 3 more
Just
dates
leave.
today.
What?
It's complicated.
Oh.
Okay, I'll go get your check.
It's okay. The next date will be better. I'm sure
So
this was just bad
25
luck.
days.
Except it wasn't. Somehow the dates my mother shortlisted just got worse and worse.
They kept on getting worse. He's even biting his nail now.
Excuse me, Mr. Paxton.
Paxton?
How
Wait
old
a
are
minute.
you?
Isn't that Noah's dad?
I'm about 20 years older than you, so this is a bit awkward.
A lot awkward.
Very
You could
awkward.
be my father.
Your mother said she was setting me up with a lovely lady. I had no idea the woman would be the age of my son. I'm really sorry.
She'll get a
This
good
is
yelling
giving
for that.
predatory
Well,
vibe. This is giving
Let me know if I can be
predatory
any
vibes.
use to you. Maybe set you up with my son.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you, but your Porsche is actually being towed.
What? What on
Towed.
earth?
What happened to his car?
Oh, it's fine. I just wanted to help you escape Granddad over there.
Oh,
There's some extra drinks in the back if you care to join me.
he's helping her. Perfect.
Here we are.
Thank you for saving me. My mom set me up with this old guy. She lost her mind.
Yeah,
Wait,
she completely lost
Your
her
mother
mind.
set you up these blind dates?
I have to go on 100 dates in a month to find my true love.
You don't have to do that.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Excuse me?
She said the dumbest thing that anyone will hear.
Oh.
Dating 100
You're not
people.
joking.
To
It's a
date,
good strategy.
To find your
I mean,
true
I think
love.
I'll find someone by the process of elimination.
Love isn't a science experiment. All right, your strategy
Yeah,
is
it is weird.
a little weird.
I have to do this. You wouldn't
You
understand.
don't have to do this.
Very well.
You don't have to
Let's
do
hope
this
one of your
anymore.
next dates is husband material then.
He wasn't.
But he
It
wasn't.
was official. Each person my mother had shortlisted was a lunatic.
A lunatic.
I couldn't take 100 dates like this. I'd go nuts. I needed a better strategy. Henry, you're a good waiter. Clever and observant.
Make him your next
And I
date.
think I've tipped you generously, and I've
Wait,
been
no,
a good
save it
patron.
for the 100.
Okay. What you want?
Well, if I have to go on 100 dates, I'm gonna need to keep my sanity. So I'm thinking that you could help me. And if I go like this, you'll come out and you can tell people that their car is getting towed, or maybe their house is on fire, their boat's sinking, or I don't know, something.
Right. Or why don't you just leave?
Impossible.
Really?
These guys are filthy rich. I don't want to offend them.
Yeah, right. Only millionaires for this princess, I
Yeah,
see.
millionaires only, apparently.
Please help me. Please.
They use
Why are
money
you doing
as
this?
control.
This is so excessive for
money
a
to
beautiful
control
girl like
women.
you. I mean, you don't have to try this hard.
You think I'm beautiful?
Just answer the
You're
question.
beautiful because you're a human.
I
Yes,
quickly explained my
everybody's
situation to
beautiful.
Henry, who seemed baffled and a little concerned.
Everybody's
I mean-
beautiful in my eyes.
Is this worth getting married over? I mean, how big can your inheritance be?
I mean, she's worth millions.
Millions!
Millions? Like how many millions? Like double digits millions or like, you know what? Sorry. Don't answer that. That's personal. But yes, you need to get this inheritance for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I have to get married. My grandmother literally put it in the
In
will.
the
That's why I have to go
will?
on all these dates.
I mean, and hey, if it doesn't work out, then you can just divorce them and you'll still be rich.
Exactly. So you'll help me? I'll even pay you for your time.
All right. Deal.
Deal.
I mean, I shouldn't really be surprised. Because we've seen this before. And her family is stinking rich.
I continued to go
Your
on
car's getting
dates.
towed.
As bad as they were somehow amongst all of this craziness, I'd made a new friend. Henry was always there for me whenever things got out of hand. He'd quickly make an excuse and get me out. I'd go to the kitchen in a corner and hang out with him. Except Henry was super overworked, so he often didn't get time to eat himself.
Oh,
He was the waiter, he helped people arrange schedules, and he was also helping with the food. He was doing
overworked.
everything.
He's doing the
Hey,
most.
I thought you were a waiter. I didn't know you were a chef too.
I'm actually a really good cook. Mom taught me. So I help out here
Yes.
He fixes most of our recipes. He just has an knack for taste. Here, taste this.
Why don't you try tasting it? Is it good?
That's amazing. Did you make that?
there. Yeah, my mom's version was better, but thank you.
Oh, please.
Why are you a waiter? You should be a chef.
Well, I don't have enough money for a culinary degree, and no one's gonna hire me as a chef without one, so.
Oh, so no culinary
But I make
degree.
enough money here through tips, so it's fine.
It didn't seem fine. Henry was so talented and he worked hard, sometimes late into the
Late
night.
into the night.
But the owner of this restaurant didn't care one
Oh.
bit. He was happy paying Henry a low salary
Low?
and keeping him a waiter while using him to run his
that's
kitchen.
slavery.
You need to say something to him. You work way too hard.
Look, I know it may look hard, but I don't mind taking the harder path. Besides, my boss is a super jerk, so there's no point in saying anything.
Not to mention
I have some
workplace
tables, I'll be
abuse
back,
and
okay?
underpayment. All the words that I could come up with. But
I tried to bring it up again, but he just didn't want to confront it. So the next time I saw his boss guzzling down one of his dishes while being ungrateful, I did it myself. Excuse me. If you're gonna have Henry taste test and fix all the dishes, shouldn't you make him a chef?
Who is this? Someone who wants to keep me in trouble, Victoria.
I'm just saying, he does so much more than waiting tables, and you know that. You should give him a promotion.
I run my restaurant how I want, lady. Stay out of it.
what?
Can you at least hear me out? It might be better for you to invest in him.
Exactly.
In a little runt with no name and no degree?
No
He's
degree?
lucky
What?
I even give him a
What?
job.
My God, you're a jerk.
Victoria!
Such an asshole.
Did you tell her to say all this to me?
No, I did not know.
You came up to me a few days ago saying that you wanted a chef.
Yes.
I turned you down so that you can bring your pretty friend here to beg for you?
He's not begging,
not
he's
begging.
asking for what's right. Stop trying to blame him for your actions.
You know what? You care about your little boyfriend
What
so much.
boyfriend?
Hire him yourself.
What?
You are fired.
Oh, no.
There are a million other waiters ready to take your place. Get out of my restaurant now. And you too.
You can't fire him.
Hey!
Well, I hope you're happy.
Henry,
I told you, I didn't want to speak to him. How could you do this, Victoria?
I was just trying to help you. You're such a
Yeah,
great
you are a
cook,
great cook.
and he was suppressing your talent.
But that's rich people talk, okay?
Yeah, that man is such an asshole.
I don't have time to think about my talent because I don't have some inheritance waiting for me like you do.
I was just trying to help.
Look, I have bills to pay. And now I can't pay them. So no, you weren't trying to help. Maybe if you were less of a spoiled brat,
now she's
then
the
maybe you would
brat.
understand.
I'm not spoiled.
Look, okay, don't you have some date with some rich man to get millions without working?
Oh, so now she's the brat?
We are not living in the same world.
Oh my God. Did I just ruin Henry's
Ruined
life?
his life?
I tried to convince the owner to take Henry back, that everything I said was my fault alone, but the man's ego was too big to even
Such
listen.
an inflated
What a
ego.
rotten egg. I couldn't rest at all that night. I was stewing in guilt. I called 50 restaurants trying to book Henry a new interview. I even called Mr. Paxton and asked if he could invest in me so I could open my own restaurant. I was spiraling.
Oh, so downward
The
spiral.
next day, I got Henry's address from one of the other waiters he worked with, and I drove over to see him. Are those
His sister.
his sisters?
Go to him.
Hey, Henry.
Victoria, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see you. I was worried about you.
Ooh, pretty girl's worried about Henry. Is that his new girlfriend?
Shut it! Could get inside the both of you. Go.
Out. Scram.
Sorry about that. My sisters can be a real menace. Can't really talk too long. I gotta keep an eye on them.
Where are your parents?
They passed away in a car accident a few years back.
Are you taking care of your family by yourself?
Yeah. Whoa, hey, Victoria, hey.
I'm so horrible, Henry. I ruined your life. I should have never talked to your boss like that. I'm so stupid. And I got you fired. I'm so
It's all right.
sorry.
It's okay, Victoria. It's all right. I know you had good intentions.
You're right. I am spoiled. I didn't know your situation, and I got you fired. It's because I always want the easy way out.
Yeah, well, if I had options, I would take the easy way out too. But I don't think that makes you a bad person. It's just, I'm unlucky.
It's not fair. You're so talented. You have so much on your shoulders, taking care of your sisters. And now you don't have a job.
It's all right. All right, look, I applied to a few other restaurants. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone is gonna need a waiter.
But Henry is so much more than that. He's smart, talented, motivated. He's my friend. I have to help us both get what we want. Think, Victoria.
You can do it.
Hey, you okay?
I have a plan for both of us to get what we want.
Why? I mean, why do you want to help me out so bad?
Because you're my friend. And I've relied on you, and I can't leave you like this. I have a plan for us. For me to get my inheritance and not have to marry some rich stranger. And for you to be financially stable. And
financially stable.
to be a chef.
And a chef.
All right, well, how?
Henry Collier. Will you marry me?
What?
Oh!
It was time to put my plan into action.
You know what that means?
It took a lot of convincing, but Henry agreed to go along with my antics one more time, to try and take the easy way. Henry was going to pretend to be my millionaire boyfriend, my ideal partner from a wealthy family. Once we were married, Mom would finally send me my inheritance, solving my problem. I'd give Henry a cut of it, which would solve his problems too. I even wanted to buy the restaurant from his jerk of a boss so I could make Henry a chef.
Buy that.
What about if your parents hate me?
Impossible. You look too handsome.
Think I look handsome?
No, I was just trying to pump you up.
Too late, you already said it.
Buy that restaurant.
My stomach was jumping, and I was so relieved when we finally met my parents, and they were overjoyed.
Oh, hello. Well, this is just so wonderful. I can't believe that Victoria already chose someone and so quickly. And so handsome.
Well, when you know, you know. And I got lucky.
Oh, no, I got lucky.
Beautiful. Then, let's get started with the wedding prep.
Well, that was immediate. In no time, Mom got me a wedding planner who was dragging me from store to store to go shopping. I'd be annoyed, but some parts of this wedding thing were actually fun. I love spending time with Henry and his sisters. They made me so happy. I had to remind myself we weren't really becoming one family. Still, I was having too much fun planning our fake wedding. I was so thrilled to wear a gorgeous wedding dress, and I was happy that Henry would be there at the end of the aisle. Everything was actually going well. Until it all came crashing down.
There she is, the liar.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, that's right. This man is not rich. He lives in a dump and he's broke. I hired a private investigator. I didn't think it would be necessary, but you lied to me, Victoria.
Henry, what's going on?
What is this? He's got kids?
No,
Those are not his kids.
they're not his kids, they're his sisters. His parents are gone, who takes care of them?
Oh, so now he'll use our money to take care of them? Absolutely not. This marriage is not happening.
Stop it, Mom.
You lied to me, Victoria. And this con man, he tricked you.
No, he didn't.
That's not a catfish.
I'm the one who came up with this whole stupid plan to lie and get married.
If you just wanted the inheritance, why didn't you just pick any of the men on my list?
Because I don't like those men. They don't make me happy.
Are you saying he makes you happy?
Yes!
This man does.
He's my friend and my companion. And he listens to me and makes me laugh. And he's hardworking, and honest. And I love spending time with him and his family.
He's honest, and he...
Why is that not enough for you? We have
he's
money.
just
Why does he
really
need to be
good.
rich too?
Because I don't want my daughter with a man who can't take care of her. He's fooling you.
No, he's not. I like Henry.
He may not be rich,
He's
but
been
he
there
can still
for me.
take care of her.
And
she can take care of him.
that's
they can
why I
take care
fell
of
for
each
him.
other. At the end of the day, that's what a couple's supposed to do.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be there for each other.
These past few days
It's not
planning the
supposed to be
wedding,
one-sided.
I haven't been nervous at all. I've been so happy to be around you.
It's not supposed to be
I don't want it to
one-sided.
end.
Victoria, I feel the same exact way.
Nuh-uh. I'm not letting
Get
this
out.
happen. If you continue to date this man, I'm never sending you the
Then don't
inheritance.
send me the inheritance then. You
Dude,
can keep the
I'm
money, you filthy
exhausted
animal.
of taking the easy way out.
Yeah, but wait. Are you sure about this?
Yeah. I want to be with you. We'll find a way to work our way up from the bottom. We're both talented. We'll find a way to make money and live a life free of lies.
I'm so happy you said that. I want to be with you too, Victoria. I don't ever want to let us go.
Why are you still standing there? Get out! Yeah, that's right, you get out. Keep moving. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Somehow, impossibly, our luck took a turn. Mr. Paxton called and I told him about investing in a restaurant, and he loved the idea. With his help, Henry and I took over the restaurant where he worked for years. He finally put on a chef's hat, and I got to start my own business. It was unbelievable. Mom was still furious at us, but that didn't last when she actually saw Henry and I together. Once our restaurant started thriving and making money, once we moved in together and built a happy home, my mom's heart finally thawed. She even liked his little sisters more than she'd admit. And one day, my mom showed her support by offering me my grandmother's inheritance.
So, I know you don't need this as much as you needed it back then, but this belongs to you.
Are you sure, Mom? I didn't follow your conditions.
No, you did better. You found a good, hardworking man who stands by your side, and you made yourself happy. And I'm proud of you. Both. And I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time. I really hope you'll forgive my ignorance.
You were ignorant,
Thank you for accepting me.
but I will forgive
Your happiness is the best gift that you could give us.
That's true.
I love you, Mom.
Oh,
We love you.
Mother-in-law.
oh, I love you, kids. Oh, yeah.
And these kids.
Oh, ooh,
Love you,
okay.
Grandma.
But what an ending. She started off controlling, but then she did a 180 by actually being a better person and actually more caring and giving her daughter more autonomy. But for the plot, I guess I'll rate it. An 83 out of 100. For the comedy, well, it's not really comedy, it's drama. So drama, in that case, will be 70 out of 75. And the characters, particularly the guy that was with her, like he was great. And same thing with the sisters. It's good to have seen them. 43 out of 45 on that. The flow, I guess I'll rate it 55 out of 60. And the ending, 20 out of 20. Overall rating would be 271 out of 300, but as I said, I'm adding 40 bonus points to the video because of the narration. So that's 311 out of 300. So thank you so much for watching this, and keep liking, commenting, and subscribing.